Sometimes you walk into a room and boom, the energy shifts, doesn't it? Like the air itself hums with possibility, vibrating with the pulse of your presence. What if you could harness that right now and make it your fucking superpower? You're standing at the edge of a transformation, a goddamn revolution in your soul where confidence, charisma, an unapologetic desire flood through every fibre of your being. Let's dive into that garden of your mind, where statues of your potential stand tall, waiting for you to crank up the voltage and light them the fuck up. Picture this, you're strutting down a street, shoulders back, chest open, moving like a lion who knows the savannah bows to him. That's you, already owning a piece of this, aren't you? You felt that spark before. Maybe when you nailed a conversation. When someone's eyes locked on yours and you felt that electric pull. That's your body telling your brain, you are enough, motherfucker. Science backs this up. Your physiology shapes your psychology. Stand tall, breathe deep, and your brain rewires itself to believe you're unstoppable. It's called the mind-body connection, a neurochemical cascade of dopamine and serotonin that screams, you've got this. Why do you already do this? Because your nervous system is hardwired to respond to your posture, your breath, your state. What stops you sometimes? Why do you hesitate to chase that connection, that romance, that raw, pulsing desire? Fear, right? That sneaky bastard that whispers. What if they reject you? What if you fuck it up? That's just your brain's old wiring. A survival mechanism from caveman days, trying to keep you safe from saber-toothed tigers. But there are no tigers here, only opportunities. And here's the kicker. Failure doesn't exist. It's just feedback. Remember that time you asked someone out and it didn't go as planned? That wasn't a loss. It was a lesson, a map to navigate better next time. Every stumble is a step toward mastery. And your unconscious mind is already cataloguing those lessons, ready to guide you. Let's talk about attraction. That magnetic fucking force. You walk into a bar and you notice someone. Maybe it's the way they tilt their head, or that laugh that hits you like a shot of whiskey. You feel that pull, don't you? That's your energy mirroring theirs. A dance of vibration and intention. Science says your emotional state is contagious. Mirror neurons fire when you project confidence, playfulness, or that sly, mysterious charm. You've done this before, haven't you? Like when you made a stranger laugh, or when you felt that instant click with someone. That's rapport, created, not found, built by matching their energy, their words, their vibe. You say, I love how passionate you are about your art. And suddenly, they feel seen, understood, fucking alive in your presence. That's your power. You make people feel. But what if you could amplify that? Imagine you're Indiana Jones, not just chasing adventure, but being the adventure. You don't wait for permission to act, you take it. The universe rewards boldness. And every time you step into that risk, asking for a date, flirting with abandon, owning your desires, you're rewiring your neural pathways. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to reshape itself with every courageous act. You're not just flirting. You're sculpting a new you. A you that's fearless, driven, fucking electric. Why is this important? Because sitting on the sidelines, overthinking, letting fear call the shots, that is karmic stagnation. It's like leaving your energy in a dusty attic, gathering cobwebs. Fuck that. You deserve love, compassion, romance. And the universe agrees when you move toward it. Let's try something. Think of a time you felt alive. Maybe dancing with friends. Maybe a moment of pure joy. Feel that warmth in your chest, that tingle in your spine. Amplify it. Spin that feeling faster, brighter, like a goddamn supernova. That's you accessing your resource state, your dantian, your core. Now imagine walking into a date with that energy. You're not just confident, you're a fucking force of nature. You smile, and it's not just a smile, it's a signal that says, I'm here, and I'm worth knowing. People mirror that energy back. They can't help it. It's biology, it's physics, it's the law of attraction in action. But what about those moments you feel stuck? Those bullshit limiting beliefs that say, I'm not good enough. Or what if I'm too much? They're just old energy, trapped chi, clogging your flow. Here's how you break it, reframe it, that fear. It's just excitement in disguise. Your heart races before you approach someone. That's not panic. That's your body gearing up for adventure. Science says your brain, it can't tell the difference between fear and excitement. It's all arousal. So choose to call it excitement. Say to yourself, this is my body saying, go for it, you badass. You've done this before, haven't you? Like when you took a risk. Maybe a new job, a bold move, and it paid off. That's you proving to yourself you are enough. Let's weave a story. Imagine you're in a garden, your mind's sacred space, where every statue is a version of you. There's one, shining bright, labelled confident you, chest out, eyes sparkling, radiating charisma. You plug in a battery pack, and it glows brighter, pulsing with energy. That's you, right now, claiming your power. But there's another statue, dim and dusty, labelled doubt. You reach out, yank the battery pack out, and watch it fade. That doubt, it's not you. It's just an old story, and you're done with it. You take that energy and plug it into the playful you, loving you, fearless you. Feel that shift. That's your unconscious mind rewriting your reality. Installing a new operating system where you are outgoing, risk-taking, fucking magnetic. Why do you get stuck sometimes? Because your brain loves patterns, even shitty ones. It's like a neural groove, worn deep by repetition. Maybe someone rejected you once and your brain said, see, don't try again. That's just a glitch, not the truth. The truth is rejection is feedback. It's the universe saying, try a different angle. You've already overcome worse, haven't you? Like the time you pushed through a tough moment and came out stronger. That's resilience. A skill you're building every time you act despite fear. The science, your prefrontal cortex learns to override the amygdala's fear response, making courage your default. How do you do this in new ways? Start small, smile at a stranger, feel their response. Notice how your energy shifts theirs. Or try a cold read. I bet you're someone who loves adventure, but sometimes craves quiet moments to recharge. Watch their eyes light up. They feel seen. That's rapport. That's connection. That's you being a goddamn alchemist of human interaction. You can also play with your physiology. Stand like a superhero. Breathe like a yogi. And watch your state shift. The science is clear. Your body leads your mind. Move like you're James Bond, and your brain will follow. What's the karma of not acting? Stagnation, a life half lived. You're a fucking romantic hero, not a bystander. If you don't act on your desires, you're leaving energy on the table, letting fear win. That's not you. You're relentless, adventurous, charismatic as fuck. Imagine a date where you're fully present, cracking a joke, listening deeply, making them feel like the only person in the room. That's not just dating, that's creating. You're sculpting moments, memories, connections. And every time you do, your brain releases oxytocin, bonding you to others, reinforcing your confidence. Why are you afraid of people's reactions? Because you're human, and humans crave acceptance. But here's the truth, self-approval is all that matters. When you own your worth, others follow. It's like a gravitational pull. Your certainty becomes their reality. Ever notice how confident people, they seem to bend the world to their will? That's not magic, it's psychology. The strongest frame wins. And your frame is, I deserve love, connection, romance. Say it, feel it, fucking live it. Let's try another metaphor. You're a director, and your life is a blockbuster movie. You're the star, the writer, the visionary. Every interaction is a scene, and you get to choose how it plays out. Will you shrink, play small, let fear direct? Or will you step into the spotlight bold as fuck, delivering lines with wit and charm? Picture this, you're on a date, and instead of overthinking, you lean in, smile and say, you know, I can tell you're someone who lights up a room. But I bet you've got a secret side that loves quiet adventures. That's not just flirting, that's pattern weaving, planting a seed that makes them curious about you. Your unconscious mind is already doing this, picking up cues, mirroring energy, building rapport. All you're doing now is turning up the volume. What's the science behind this? Your brain is a prediction machine, constantly scanning for patterns. When you project confidence, it triggers a feedback loop in others' brains. They see you as competent, attractive, worthy. That's called social proof, and it's why charisma works. You're not just acting confident, you're rewiring their perception of you. And every time you take a risk, ask for a number, make a bold move, your brain lays down new neural pathways, making it easier next time. That's neuroplasticity, your brain's way of saying, keep going, you sexy beast. How does this change your life? Imagine waking up knowing you're enough, feeling that fire in your belly to connect, to love, to chase what sets your soul ablaze. You walk into a room and heads turn, not because of your clothes, but because of your energy. You're playful, cracking jokes, making people laugh. You're curious, asking questions to make others feel seen. You're fearless, acting on your desires without second guessing. That's not just a life, that's a fucking masterpiece. You're not waiting for love, you're creating it, attracting it, living it. What patterns keep you stuck? Overthinking, seeking perfection, fearing judgment. These are energy drains, like leaving your phone on. With a million apps running, interrupt them. Next time you hesitate, take a deep breath. Feel your feet on the ground and act. Say something, anything. Hey, I love your vibe. What's your story? That's a pattern interrupt, a jolt to your system and theirs. If you take control, rewriting the script, the karma of not doing this, a life of regret, of what ifs, piling up like unpaid bills. Fuck that noise. You're here to live, to love, to be the hero of your own epic. So what's it like to be you right now? As you feel this energy surging, you're already charismatic, aren't you? You've got that spark, that playful edge, that fearless heart. You're just turning it up, plugging in the battery pack to confident you, loving you, joyful you. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart locks this in deeper. You're not just learning this, you're becoming it. Your unconscious mind is installing this new operating system where you're outgoing, motivated, fucking radiant. And as you move through the world, you'll notice people, they're drawn to you. Opportunities find you. Love flows to you. Because you're not just living, you're creating a reality where you deserve it all. And you do, don't you?